welcome back. It is time for the August collection update. As you can see, I have rearranged things. Um, the shelves were leaning in my previous video. This was a nightmare to configure, but everything's now straight, looking great. Here are the Blu-rays, the entire stack of Blu-rays. Didn't get around to too many new releases this month, but we'll do these quickly. These top five I had seen in theaters. So here we go. We have the Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Saw this in theaters, really loved it. There is a featurette on here called Cages 5 and Up. It was a promo thing that they did where they have like children like act out and dress up as Nick Cage characters. I thought that was great. Absolutely loved it. Really great movie. Highly recommend it. Then we have the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. It's a pretty decent movie. Mainly got this for completion reasons because I do have all of the other movies in my collection. Do I think that there's going to be two more of these because there are supposed to be two more of these? I don't know. This one did pretty bad over here. So we'll see, but gotta do something. Then we have the Blu-ray DVD digital code collector's edition combo pack of the remake of Firestarter. I really enjoyed this. I know a lot of people don't like this version. A lot of people don't like the original either. I thought the original was pretty good too. But yeah, really good. Really cool special features on that. The Blu-ray digital code combo pack of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Fantastic movie. Fantastic features too. This has a 40-minute documentary called Almost Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's great. This movie's awesome. And then the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Memory. Like I said, I did see this in theaters. Really enjoyed it. Kind of sucks that it is just bare bones, but it is what it is. Really good movie. I do have the original film that this is based off of called The Memory of a Killer. Excuse me. So I have to watch that. And then this is the only new release that was new to me. From Lionsgate and Grindstone, we have the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of Zero Contact. This was not very good. This was, I think, released on... This was branded as being like the world's first like NFT distributed film. I think NFTs are stupid. Excuse me. This whole thing is like pretty much like a Windows movie, like Unfriended or Searching, and it is so boring. It's really lifeless. I could not get into this. Really don't recommend it. They say that they are doing 2 sequels to this. How? I don't understand. You barely had enough material for half of this movie. But we'll see what they do. And then the only other Blu-ray I picked up, I'm very happy that I did, because it replaces a VHS copy. This is the director's cut of Nixon, 2 Anthony Hopkins movies in a row. Really awesome that I have this now. I have never seen this, but I'm looking forward to. So that's it for the Blu-rays. We shall do some CDs. Yes, some CDs. Come on. There we go. We have the soundtrack to Kiss of the Dragon. This is a soundtrack that I have been looking for. It's got Mystical, Nerd, Daft Punk, Chino XL, plenty more. Really looking forward to listening to that. I forgot to take the sticker off that. That's okay, because I can just do that. Excuse me now. Sorry, seasonal allergies are getting to me. The soundtrack, I almost passed this up until I looked at closely and it said the album, and I was glad I did, because this is Great Expectations, the album. This has Tori Amos, Chris Cornell, Scott Weiland, Iggy Pop, The Grateful Dead. Really good compilation here. Hold on, something fell over here. Alright, pick that up. Alright, are the rest just soundtracks? No. This isn't a soundtrack. Well, hold on. Yeah, these aren't soundtracks, right? Yeah, okay. We have the soundtrack to If I Stay. Really liked the movie. What's on here? The Orwells, Lucius, Willamette. I have never heard of any of these. Sonic Youth I've heard of. Yay, this should be a pretty bland soundtrack. The soundtrack to Selena, why not? I love the movie. So, hold on, guys. Something's not right here. Okay. Now these are on Apple Music, but I wanted physical copies of them. We have, these were all $1. 3 Days Grace's 1X. This is a fantastic album. Really, really great album. Another fantastic album, Weird Al Yankovic's Poodle Hat. That comes with the complicated spoof on there, I believe. What is this down here? Sorry, my ADD riddled mind was just going nuts. Sick Puppies, Tripolar. Not only is You're Going Down a fantastic song, but so is Maybe. Sorry, guys. And then Peter Cetera, Solitude Solitaire. This is an amazing album. It also has Glory of Love, which is one of the greatest songs of all time. Fight me on that. Alright, I'm going to put those here. And then, is there anything I'm forgetting over here? I don't know. Let's do some DVDs. Let's do that. So, very rapid fire, we have See No Evil, the remake to Night of the Living Dead that replaces a VHS copy. My Summer Story, the sequel to A Christmas Story. Sounder. Oh, hold on. Renegades. I put that aside because that goes with a few of the other titles. Cleaner. Even Money. There we go. Millennium replaces a VHS copy. Kiss of Death replaces a VHS copy. 102 Dalmatians replaces a VHS copy. This Mill Creek documentary set, Rampage, Killing Without Reason. Undercover, yeah. There's no particular reason why I love this. Panic. Color of Night, which replaces a VHS copy, which you'll see here in a few minutes. Virus. Kevin Hart, Laugh at My Pain. That also goes with that set. The Machinist. Drugstore Cowboy. The Proposition. I've heard that's a really good movie. Volcano. The remake to The Music Man. I do have the original. It's, over there. Spirited Away. I've been wanting to see this for a while. Night of the Lepus. I found this for $2 at a Goodwill. Could not believe it. Was very happy about that. Also for $2 at a Goodwill, the ABCs of Death and ABCs of Death 2. Now, I have not seen this, but I have seen the first one, and I remember hating this. So, we shall see. We shall see. Replacing a VHS copy now and then. The Cell 2. I don't remember if the first one's in here. Yeah, the first one's not in here, so there we go. But The Cell 2, in this update I meant. I think I did it last month. Oh, shoot. Well, I'll save that for later. At the very end. Vamp, also from Goodwill. Could not believe that. Also from Goodwill, The Hunger. Somebody traded in their horror collection because I have 3 Midnight Movies double feature sets here. Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror. Deranged and Motel Hell. And What's the Matter with Helen and Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. Ooh. Afraid of the Dark. Also from Goodwill, Hatchet and Hatchet 3. Now I just need 2 and Victor Crowley, and I will have those. Innocent Blood. Goodwill was bringing the horror goodies, dude. Vampire Clan and Ring of Darkness double feature set. The Hills. This is apparently a horror movie. You would not know this looking at the cover, but it is. Among Friends, not only starring Danielle Harris, but directed by her as well. I love Danielle Harris. The Woods. Yeah, Goodwill was good to me. We have some Turner Classic Movies, Greatest Classic Films collection. We have Murder Mysteries. This comes with The Postman Always Rings Twice, The Big Sleep, The Maltese Falcon, and Dial M for Murder. James Cagney, City for Conquest, G-Men, Each Dawn I Die, and White Heat. White Heat's the one where he goes, top of the world, ma. And then the Prohibition era. This comes with Little Caesar, Smart Money, The Public Enemy, and The Roaring Twenties. This could have very well have been called James Cagney Volume 2, because he is in 3 out of the 4 of these movies, but I understand why they didn't. Batman, Mystery of the Batwoman. This was awesome. From Savers for $2.50. The Marx Brothers Silver Screen Collection. I've been looking for a box set of theirs for a while. This comes with, what does it come with? Duck Soup, Horse Feathers, Monkey Business, Animal Crackers, and the Cocoa Knots. It's and a bonus disc. Very cool digibook-like set. Very awesome. Very, very cool. This, I am told that these are the sets for the Three Stooges to get. There's like 8 or 9 of them. I have volumes 1, 2, and 3 of the Three Stooges collection now, so that's awesome. 1934 to 36, 37 to 39, and 40 to 42. This was 90 cents, I believe. Yes. The Platinum Collection, Legally Blonde. This comes with the original 2 movies. I have the first one already on Blu-ray. It's a great movie. Actually, the Blu-ray comes with special features. This, for some reason, is like dead. And then the second one. I am not a fan of the second one. I really think that it took everything the first movie did and just made it stupid. I really don't like this, but it is what it is. I could not get over this set. First of all, it's a little clutch, pink clutch. And it is, like, sort of embossed. You can feel, like, the scales and everything. We have the Elle Woods journal. You can keep a little journal in here. Obviously, if you're going to be journaling, you are going to need, oh, I forgot this was in here. Hold on. If you're going to be journaling, you need a pen. A fuzzy pink pen. We have, these are magnets. These are not stickers, but very, very cool. I'm going to throw that back in there. There we go. And then I forgot this was in here. This is a promotional DVD for the movie Beauty Shop. It's like a sneak preview of it. I have not popped this in yet. I've seen Beauty Shop. It's a pretty decent movie. But yeah, I totally forgot that was in there. Makes sense as to why it's in there, though. But for like $1 or $2 for this decent little collection, and for the second movie, pretty much, this is pretty much the only way I'm going to own it. Yeah, this is really cool. Come on, get back in there. Yeah, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the second one. I know, Bree, who was my very first episode of Let's Go Thrifting, she is a big fan of both of these. I love the first one. The first one's great. I'm not a fan of the second one. We'll save that for last. Thomas and Friends, the early years, the complete first season. This was the Ringo Starr season. I love Thomas. Sue me. Jumanji, the complete animated series, all 40 episodes, all 3 seasons. Really cool. The Pink Panther 2, didn't have it. Unbreakable, finally. It was the only one of the trilogy I didn't have. Found this at a Dollar Tree, The Invoking 2. I got the first one from them. There are, I believe, 5 of these. I watched the first one. It was okay, but we'll see if the second one's any better. Sex Drive, unrated, and cream-filled? The original Cape Fear, I bought the remake a little while back. Now I have that. Special effects, I saw the cover and I was like, I'm confused by this. So I actually glanced at the synopsis, and this sounds like a really awesome movie. Double feature of Tin Cup and The Legend of Bagger Vance. Teen Nick Picks Volume 1. This was my childhood. Comes with an episode of Zoe 101, an episode of Drake and Josh, an episode of Ned's Classified School Survival Guide, which was the shit back then, an episode of Romeo, and an episode of Unfabulous with the ever-gorgeous Emma Roberts. Where Evil Lies, the 6-movie collection. This comes with Population 436, Devour, Candy Stripers, Incubus, Windchill, and The Cottage. Finally, not only replacing the VHS copy I have, but in very good condition, this is Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventure Begins. Really awesome. A Kino Lorber release with Married to the Mob. Yeah, that's also part of that set that I mentioned offhanded earlier. There we go. Exodus with Paul Newman. I didn't know this was on DVD. Amazon Women on the Moon. Awesome, I've been looking for that. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody taking over the Tipton. Some more of my childhood goodness there. Come on, there we go. Alright. Outrageous Fortune, replacing a VHS copy. James and the Giant Peach, great movie. Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana. Who doesn't love stuff like that? Sunny with a Chance Volume 1. I believe the only volume they released of this. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's these damn Saber stickers. The Notorious Betty Page. This is a movie. This is not a documentary, but still pretty cool. The 4 film favorites wedding collection. This comes with Monster-in-Law, The Bachelor, The Wedding Singer, the extended cut, and The In-Laws. Pretty much the main reason why I picked it up was for The Wedding Singer, because I've seen it, never owned it. Monster-in-Law I do have. That's the only one in the set that I have, but I'm keeping that because it's got extras on it. This one doesn't. It's not a good movie. The In-Laws remake is also not very good, and I have not seen The Bachelor yet. And then replacing a VHS copy, and also with Danielle Harris, the Wild Thornberrys movie. Really good movie, actually. So now, what I was saving. Somebody was a fan of MST3K, and they gave up some MST3K, some riff tracks, and one of the film crew. The film crew, the Giant of Marathon. Riff tracks. This is awesome. So we have Reefer Madness and Plan 9 from Outer Space. These DVDs come with both the riff tracks, commentaries, and then just the movies themselves. Now, Reefer Madness I already have the movie for, but not the riff tracks of. Plan 9 I didn't, so that's awesome to have that on some sort of format. And then for MST3K, we have I Accuse My Parents. This is just the episode of MST3K. Mitchell, this is also just the episode of MST3K, but this is awesome. I've been looking for this particular one. The Wild World of Batwoman, this is both the MST3K episode and then the movie just by itself. And the Hellcat, same thing, episode and the movie. And then I got my Halloween 5. I got Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Awesome. Paid super cheap price for that. And then the one DVD new release that I forgot. Sorry. Where the Scary Things Are from Lionsgate and Grindstone. This was okay. That's all I can say about it. These kids, these not Stranger Things kids, want to do like, want to dig up an urban legend for this class project. Which I was disappointed by. The cover looks like they're going into an abandoned carnival. I thought it was going to be like the Fun House, but it wasn't. It was okay. Not terrible. It could have been worse. So I guess I should count my blessings while I still have them. But yeah, like I said, it was just fine. All right, I'm gonna move everything over. Oh, I hate this. Alrighty. VHS, let's do VHS. So we have Saw. Pick this up for collecting purposes. This is an actual Lionsgate release. Love picking up horror on VHS. Save those for last. Also, same thing, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Great. My favorite of the TCMs that I've seen. Rapid Fire, also for collecting purposes. Great movie. Stakeout, also for collecting purposes, but look at that cover art. They are on a stakeout for sure. Pervs. Shadow Conspiracy. Black Dog. This is Adrenaline, Fear the Rush with Christopher Lambert and Natasha Henstridge. Unforgettable with Ray Liotta, may he rest in peace. Con Express with Sean Patrick Flannery, Arnold Vosloo, Cynthia Rothrock in Honor and Glory. Spot! Spot and his grandparents go to the carnival. Even comes with a little book. We're going to read this right now. It's Carnival Day. Spot is visiting Grandma and Grandpa. What's that wonderful smell, said Spot. It's my cookies, said Grandma. Have one, Spot. Grandma says there's a surprise inside. I wonder what it is. It's Grandpa, cried Spot. And my old fire truck, said Grandpa. Look at that. All aboard for the carnival, cried Grandma. Where's Spot? Here I am, laughed Spot. Let's go. Look at that. Lift the flap book included. That's awesome. Sorry, I got lost. Love Hurts with Jeff Daniels. State and Maine. The Big Comfy Couch, My Best Friend. This I've never heard of. This is Drop Dead Roses with Brian O'Halloran, obviously copying the poster for Die Another Day. Revenge is sweet, but paying others to do it is sweeter, so it's like a dirty work type movie. Down and Out in Beverly Hills. Sing-along songs, Disneyland fun. Used to have that as a kid. Eyes of the Prey. No justice will satisfy her blind rage. Bet you it won't. For collecting purposes, I did pick up, I got the hookup, mainly just because this is not a title I see very often. Sing-along songs, Mulan, Honor to Us All. I am going for like a full set of these. Home Improvement, the series finale. Great show, I've seen all of it. Tunnel Vision. That cover art alone sold me. An Alan Smithy film, Burn Hollywood Burn. That's a movie I've been looking for a while. Three Ninjas Knuckle Up. I don't know if this is the second or third movie. I know I have the first one. I know the fourth one's the one where they're at like Mega Mountain. The Last Seduction. Most people have a dark side. She had nothing else. Little Ladies of the Night. Fleetwood Mac, The Dance. Hell yeah. Who doesn't love Fleetwood Mac? This has The Chain and Dreams, which are two of the greatest songs ever made. Awesome. This is a concert, I believe, right? If it isn't, I'm gonna be a little happy. No, it's a concert. I thought this was music videos. No, it's a concert. Color of Night. I picked up the VHS before the DVD. Inner Sanctum. Look at that erotic thriller. Enter the dangerous and erotic Inner Sanctum of Tanya Roberts and Margot Hemingway, where passion and murder are one. Ooh. Ultimate Desires. All she wanted was a taste, and she gave as good as she got. Get the hell out of here. Double Platinum. I bought this. This unfortunately does have a little mold on the tape, but it's nothing that I can't get in there and clean off myself. Actually, that reminds me. I have two titles that I need to grab. I'm friggin' sitting over here. I'm back. In action. We have My Date with the President's Daughter, which is an awesome find. Unfortunately, the tape does have mold on it. Now, I did buy it with that knowledge. It looks like it is something I can go in and easily clean, but you got to be careful when you're doing stuff like that. So, Titanic from '53. The Buttercream Gang. How the Toys Saved Christmas. This looked awesome. A Day at the Disney Studios. I'm looking forward to popping this in. When did this come out? Is there a date? No. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. That I can't read because they put it in Roman numerals. Tom and Huck. And last up for the VHS, we have Little Men. This is actually a sequel to the 94 Little Women. I believe it's only been released on VHS. So if you're a fan of that movie, you're going to want to pick up the tape. So, alright. Books, and then I'm out. So we have two new release books. They're two that I picked up on the same day. I have not read this one yet, but this is Heat 2 by Michael Mann and Meg Gardner. Awesome. Cannot wait to read that. This I did read. I had to read. This is I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Amazing, amazing book. Absolutely loved it. Very heartbreaking, too. Massive trigger warning on that. If you've suffered through a lot of what she suffered, you're going to have a hard time reading that. Black Mass, Whitey Bulger, The FBI, and a Devil's Deal. Awesome. Loved the movie. The movie was great. This is cool. WWE Superstars. This came out in 2015. And Roddy Piper, I believe, died in 2015. But look at that comic book. Look at this. Look at this. I found a mint first edition copy of Mommy Dearest by Christina Crawford. That's interesting. The autobiography of Slash with Anthony Bozza. Awesome. Been looking for a copy of that. Alright, we're going to get through these paperbacks quickly. Alright, The Big Kill by Mickey Spillane. Some Stephen King with Insomnia. Jury Double by Edward Stewart. Celebrity by Thomas Thompson. The Summer House by James Patterson. Tracy and Hepburn, an intimate memoir by Garson Kahn. The Crowd Pleasers by Rosemary Rogers. The 7 Minutes by Irving Wallace. Hush by Anne Fraser. The Broken Hearts Club, a thriller by Ethan Black. The Auctioneer by John Sampson. Killing Floor by Lee Child, the first of the Jack Reacher novels. The Fix by David Baldacci. The Midwife Murders by James Patterson and Richard DeLallo. The Summer House was co-written by Brendan Dubois as well. Forgot to mention that. The Last Mile by David Baldacci. Imagica by Clive Barker. Lie to Me by David Martin. Some Elmore Leonard with Freaky Deaky. The Last Man by Vince Flynn. Some more Elmore Leonard. The Big Bounce. Elmore Leonard was a terrific writer. Breakneck by Erica Spindler. Sorry, guys. Get Shorty by Elmore Leonard. Dark Love. Basically 22 all-original tales of lust and obsession. So like a horror compilation. Stephen King's Lunch at the Gotham Cafe is in there. Die Trying by Lee Child. All Is Not Forgotten by Wendy Walker. The Affair by Lee Child. Oh, don't do this. Don't be a dingling. There we go. Okay. Bad Luck and Trouble by Lee Child. The Enemy by Lee Child. The novelization for Batman. Perfectly Executed, a 48-hour mystery book. Basically, it's a true crime book. By Peter Van Sant and Jenna Jackson. Dead of Night by Don Lasseter, the true story of a serial killer. Last Dance, Last Chance, another true crime cases by Anne Rule, Volume 8. Some more Stephen King with Revival. And then we are going to finish off with 3 Jack Ketchum novels. Off Season, which was his first ever debut novel. Look at that cover art. That's friggin' cool. She Wakes. And then Red. If you've seen the Brian Cox film Red, that's what this is based off, where they kill his dog. Bye.